Columbia.
And Edward Lucas miraculously finds his way out.
Straka touches it. He scores!
Following Fall, absolutely sticking the 2022 MVP.
Posing that great step over. Pass, Ostrand crosses back, slips through. Hartle, he shoots and scores!
This is Extra Time, presented by Purina.
Welcome into Extra Time. I'm Jacob Sersosimo. City SC is hitting the road this weekend for the second straight week. City will travel to Vancouver to face the Whitecaps on Saturday. Now, these two teams played in April at Energizer Park, a game that ended in a scoreless draw. Well, a lot's changed since April, including having healthy players, and a lot of them for City SC. City gets back a majority of players who've missed time with injury so far this season. This means a full roster to choose from for interim head coach David Critchley, who says he sees the importance of consistency in the starting 11, but is also focused on putting the best 11 players on the pitch.
I've got to consistently stick to my philosophy of let the training environment be more of the talking piece than anything. So the guys that should train the hardest and train the best will normally be the guys that start the 11. However, I am aware that every good team builds consistency around the starting 11, and you can't flip-flop and change around all of the time. A lot of that was, as we all know, was due to the injuries that we had for the last 8-9 games. But now we are fully healthy. It will be starting the strongest 11 possible every single game now.
All right, with so many players coming back, competition is high on the City SC training pitch, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Henry Kessler started on Saturday against Chicago, which was his first appearance since early June as he's dealt with hamstring injuries. He's played 57 minutes in that game, and then Falou Fall was brought in late. City now has 3 solid choices for the center back position, with Kessler, Fall, and Timo Baumgartel all available. The question remains, who plays when?
Those 3 competing for those 2 starting spots. So I'll be looking at those exact ideas, what partnership will complement the game best based on the opponent and where we're at confidence-wise. So if Thomas Müeller's going to start the game and he's going to be good drifting into the pockets, I need a defender that's going to be aggressive stepping into the next line. So all those types of decisions come in, but it always starts with the foundation of how they show up this week in training.
Well, Marcel Hartle has made an impact on City's offense since joining the club, more often than not playing all 90 minutes for City. After scoring his 5th goal of the season, he sent a message to his team, and Sports on 4's Tamar Scher caught up with the midfielder Marcel Hartle for this week's 1v1 conversation.
1v1, presented by Purina.
You were able to get your 5th goal of the MLS season against Chicago this past weekend. How do you evaluate where you're at so far in the season and how you've been able to gel with this club?
Yeah, first I'm very happy about my goal. I mean, it was a hard game against Chicago. With my goal, we get in the right direction, but in the end we lost the game. So it's a sad moment for us that we put so much effort in the game and we still have 0 points to get on our table. But yeah, I'm very happy. And yeah, I try to help the team. I try to do my best every weekend, under the weekend training, to be the best version of myself and to be on 100% on the weekend. And so far, it looks okay. I mean, I have 5 goals, 3 assists in the regular season. In my opinion, it's okay. It's not my best season. I can still do much better, and I'm looking forward to do better.
You put up the number 3 after you scored that goal. Explain that.
This is a mindset what Quick try to give us every week and every game, that we don't make a step back after we turn this game in our direction. I shot the 2nd goal. We wasn't leading 2-1, and my sign was that we go through the 3rd goal, that we kill that game and not step back and just hope that we don't concede one. So this is the message I want to bring to the other guys, that we still go forward to score another goal.
These last 15 minutes of matches, especially in the last 4 games, it's been a struggle in allowing goals late. You know, Coach Critchley talks about it's not your physicality, it's not your mentality. What do you attribute that to, and how do you fix that in the back half of the season?
Yeah, that's a good question. It was our main point under this week, how we can fix it, what is the problem, what is the reason that we concede so many goals after the 75th minute, and we try to figure out what is the real problem? I mean, Chris said it good. It's not a mental problem. Everybody try to defend, try to score goals, go to the third goal against Chicago, but for sure we have to find a solution for it. And under this week, this was the main key to try to figure out that we do better in Vancouver on the weekend.
What's something that you've learned from your time being here with this club?
I learned a lot. I learned, especially for myself, to step more out, to talk in the meetings much more in front of the teams, to help the team, also in training, to go to some guys and try to explain them my opinion in the situation, what is maybe a better solution, and this is one big thing I learned.
This seems to be a very healthy club right now. You see a lot of guys back out at training. How promising is that for this weekend's match to go in with a healthier core, a healthier group?
It is very important, and the concurrence is much, much higher. The intensity in training is higher because you know the guys coming back, we are a big squad and everybody wants to play. So the intensity in training, the energy in training, you can feel it is going much higher than before, where it was a smaller group. And what is a good sign, because everybody wants to play and try to do this best under the week.
Tamar, thank you. Well, coming up here on Extra Time, City SC players get in the kitchen for a good cause. That story when Extra Time returns.
This is Extra Time, presented by Purina.